Yeah, buddy. RGD, RGTV. How's it going, buddy? Hello, stalker. Hey, you knew I was gonna say that. Billy Rains. Albert, yeah, buddy. It's been a nobody today. Good man, you can just call me RG. Skeletor. Well, not bad, I guess. Finished up the day. That's what happens when you start early. You can finish early. But I gotta tell you, I'm at this Love's down here in the ATL, and I gotta tell you, never again will I ever step foot in this place. Horrible, horrible Love's, and it's just their parking lot is just so tight. I mean, I haven't even been inside yet, so I don't know what the facility's like, but I can tell you the parking here is ridiculous. When I first got here, there were so many people getting fuel. It was all backed up all the way through the parking lot and all the way out to the road. And there had to have been 15 trucks before you even get to the fuel aisle. So it took a little while to get into a parking spot. And then, of course, as anybody that wants to back into a parking spot, the guy behind them starts bitching. Like he's going to go anywhere fast anyway. But that's truck driving. That's when you turn the radio off. Yep, TKB, what's going on? Willie, just outside of Atlanta. Yep. I got to do a delivery tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. About 45 minutes away from it now. Tried to get the appointment time for today because I could have made it there today. I shut down. I still had 2 hours left on the clock. But apparently the receiver can't take it early. So here we sit. Atlanta is terrible. Yeah, it is. The traffic sucks. People can't drive out here. It's just as bad as driving through Dallas. Driving in Barstow, California, going to Albuquerque. Yeah, you're going to take the I-10. Very good. Yeah, San Bernardino. That's another place I don't like driving in. Although, California in general, I don't like driving in. Everything's 55 miles an hour. Oh, you're going to take the 40. All right. Y'all don't have a terminal there? Leave the... Yeah, we've actually got a terminal in Marietta. But the load assignment that they were going to send me doesn't pick up until tomorrow afternoon. So to me, it's like, what's the point of dropping the trailer at our facility, sitting all night, just to go pick up that load when I could do the same thing, just make the delivery at 10 o'clock and then go get the load. But then they ended up taking the load from me because it wasn't going in the direction that I needed to go in. So they're trying to head me up north so I can make it home for Christmas Day. We'll see how it goes. Good afternoon, Ralph. Yeah. So, as far as the idea, if you guys haven't been following, I came up with an idea of something that I wanted to do with the YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot of changes with it. And I think it's something that personally, I think it's going to take off. Um, what are the miles like on your trips? The miles on my trips. It depends. I can get anything from a 2,800 mile load, going coast to coast, or this load here was 122 empty miles, 666. So you're looking at 788 miles on this load, and anywhere's in between. Because I'm OTR, so usually when I come out, I tell them I don't care where I go. So they could send me, I mean, I had a load at one point, it went from Pennsylvania to California. So, really all depends. Let's see, it's a little early to start heading home, isn't it? Well, seeing that I got to, at some point or another, squeeze in another 34 because I am literally blowing through my clock. Let's see, what do I got left on the 40? I've only got 27 hours left, or on my 70. I got 28 hours left. So I'm going to have to squeeze in a 34 reset, plus take a load up north. And chances are I'll end up in either Indiana or Ohio, drop a load there, take a 34, and then they're going to give me another load, probably going towards maybe Massachusetts or something. So what'll end up happening is I'll go up in through New York, go home for Christmas Day, and then finish the load to Massachusetts or somewhere out there after Christmas. Yep, Red Monkey Trucking. Still wish I would have caught up with you that day at Love's. Yep. But anyways, back to the whole idea of what I'm doing with the channel. There's only a few select people that know what I'm doing exactly in detail as to what I'm doing. So, and there's a reason for that. I will bring it out eventually, but I need to get a little bit closer to having it completely set up before I come out with what the idea actually is. But originally I was thinking maybe somewhere around the 1st of March. It's now looking like maybe the middle of January that I may start this. So it got a wild push up. So instead of waiting till March, it may happen. It may happen sooner. Tell us your secrets. I can't. Not just yet. Believe me, I want to, because I want to get everybody's opinion on it, but I got to be careful what I say because I don't want somebody to take my idea and be able to create it faster, and now I'm just like, I don't know, the second one doing it. Red Monkey Trunking. Yeah, I know, buddy. I was half asleep in the sleeper and wife was in a hurry. Team driving. Yeah, I get it. But I'm excited to tell everybody what I'm doing because I want your guys' opinions, and you guys are a huge factor as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And like I said, I mean it's gonna be about a $2,000 investment, but it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be different. Nobody else is doing it that I'm aware of. And I don't care if they are, because they're not going to have what I've got. So, which is why I'm investing the $2,000 into making my videos. So, yeah. I want to tell you guys. And I will. I will tell you before I get to it. But I just need to be 100% sure exactly when I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to come on here live and give you guys all the details. West Virginia is cold as shit this week. Yeah, Atlanta's not that much. I mean, it's not bad here. I mean, I'm looking at 46 right now, so it's not bad. I know up in New York where I live, it's snowstorm. Multi-camera, 24/7 live stream. No, I tried that, and that ain't gonna work. The only way that I would probably be able to get that to work would be to buy a new phone, because I found out recently that the iPhones, which is what I've always had, doesn't have the camera stability. But I know some of the Androids, like the notebooks or whatever they are, I know they have the camera stability, so I'd be able to do it if I bought a new phone. But no, that's not it. Nice guess, though. I ran mine 10 hours yesterday. So bad here. Just ran to the store, and the roads suck. Yeah, they're getting some snow up there in New York. Philip, I'm trying. I should be able to, but I finally found a negative here at Crete. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So, Crete does not allow home time between the middle of December and January 1st. But they do guarantee you to be home on Christmas Day. Or for Christmas Day. So in other words, I'll get home, but I'll be under a load. So it's almost like, okay, you get home Christmas morning or Christmas Eve night, and you spend your Christmas Day, and then on the 26th, first thing in the morning, you're right back out on the road. So they'll allow it. It's almost like a drive-through. Casey coming in with $1.99. Casey Fuller supporting the channel. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Red Monkey Trucker. He ran his live feed for 10 hours on an Android, and that's what I mean. Now, I attempted that. I'd be able to do it with the iPhone, but the video quality is going to suck because the phone's just going to do this all the way down the road, so it's not going to focus. So all you're going to get is a blurry picture of me driving down the road. So, like I said, I know with some of the Android phones, you can have like a 4K video rolling, or even a 1920 by 1080p video rolling, but you got the camera stability. And that makes a huge difference. All companies have small flaws, but you seem to be happy over there. Yeah, I mean, other than me not being able to go home, between the middle of December and January 1st, like I said, it's not a big deal because they do guarantee you to be home for Christmas. So it's not a big deal. But, for me, I probably should have planned it out a little bit better had I known. Because I've been out since Thanksgiving, so, come other than going home for that one day for Christmas and me coming back out, and I'm going to have April with me, I'm going to be out for probably, I'm going to say 2 weeks, but it may be 3. We'll see how that goes. But at that point, I'm going to be out almost 2 months without home time. That sounds like my home weekend is dedicated route. Home for 10 hours Saturday night. Qualifies as weekends, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, see, the iPhone doesn't have that camera stability, so it'd be a shit picture the whole day. Yep. But no, that's not what the idea is anyways. I mean, that was originally my first idea, what I wanted to do. Was doing all-day live feed every day so people can follow and see what we go through, and that seems to be a big hit. But no, my idea is much larger. Casey, I have a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, work pretty good. My Galaxy S10 Plus is what you need. No. I don't need, because my idea is much, much better. Oh my God, I can't wait. So, I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Maybe New Year's Day, depending on what my schedule is for New Year's Day, because I will be out on the road and I will have April with me. Let's shoot for New Year's Day. Such a tease. Yeah, I know. It's not the first time I've been called that. But let's shoot for New Year's Day. New Year's Day, I will reveal my idea. And the reason why I'm going to do that. Originally, I wasn't going to do this. You can ask April. I wasn't going to say nothing until the whole thing was set up. And then I was going to come on here with everything set up and surprise everybody. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe New Year's Day, I'll come on live. Big reveal. I'll make a nice thumbnail for the video. And I will explain to you guys everything in detail as to what I'm doing. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want your guys' opinion as well. I want you guys to tell me what your thoughts are, and maybe even give me more ideas to implement into what I'm doing. So, New Year's Day, that's when we're going to do it. Let's see. Damn it, Mr. Truck Drive. He's like a little kid at Christmas. See, now see, April has to hear, unfortunately for her, she has to hear this. Every time we talk on the phone, she has to hear about it. Because I'm constantly thinking about it and coming up with different ideas or different ways of doing things and stuff like that. So she knows how excited I am for it. And I feel bad for her. Is it a interactive type idea? What do you mean by that? Interactive type. Trucking promo videos. Did you say promo? No, he said porno. Trucking porno vids? Wow. I guess I see where that went, because I did say I was going to have April with me, but no. YouTube ain't going to allow that. Man, it's getting hotter than hell in here. Hang on. Oh. I turned the bunk heater on to keep it warm in here, and well, now how the hell did that happen? Must have stepped on the remote or something. TV turned on. Oh, let's see, where were we? I'm here to support you 100%. Yes, she is. Casey, you have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see, some way for some people to part of whatever you are doing with video and streaming. Let me reread this. Some way for people to be a part of whatever you are doing with video and streaming. Yes. What I am doing is for my viewers and listeners or whatever. So everything that I'm doing is for this right here. That's about as far as I'm going to go with that. It was the Ghost of Christmas Loaves. Yeah, no shit. I don't even want to know what I wanted to watch. Is this your personal truck? Negative. No, it's a company truck. I tried that whole lease op crap with Trans Am, and no, I'm all set. Russian trucking. The iPhone has EIS. I use it for my videos. 18-minute video through the windy North Carolina roads. Windy. And it did great. The iPhone has EIS. Is there a way to turn it on? Because I couldn't find anything on it. I even YouTubed it. Last time I talked to you, I told you what the idea was? Alright, Casey, shut it up. Maybe I did, I don't remember. I may have. I've talked to a few people about it. But I know there's been a lot of changes since I've talked to you, so a lot of what we had discussed has actually changed. Billy Range, you didn't tell me. Negative. There's actually only, out of our group, Billy, I think there's only 2 people that know. And there's a reason why that those particular 2 people know. It's actually personal reasons as to why those 2 particular people know. I bet you told Will. Yeah, I did. Because it's a money thing. And let's be honest, who better than Will to discuss money? It's an investment, you know, and it was something that he was actually the first person. Nope, sorry, April was. Will was actually the second person that I went to with this idea. And after, now again, ever since I talked to Will the first time about this, a lot has changed since then. So, but even Will said that the idea and what I'm doing, man, people drive like assholes through here. They get all pissed off because they can't get to the fuel aisle, and then they do a U-turn here, and it's so freaking tight. Whatever. But, yeah, it's everybody that I've talked to. Let me think in my head real quick. April, Will, Kim, apparently Casey. I don't remember telling Casey, but I may have. And my father. So 5 people know what I'm doing. But, like I said, each one of them is a totally different person and views things totally different than the other. So I wanted to get different ideas and different opinions on it. But the one thing that everybody is saying is that this is going to be huge. That this is going to do really well. But like I said, don't worry. Come January 1st, it's coming out. I'm going to tell everybody what's going on. We'll do a big reveal as to what this idea is. And then what I want from you guys are comments or emails, or you can catch me on, Facebook, on Trucker Al, send me a message. Just give me different ideas, as to what you think would be good to implement into what I'm doing. That's that. You guys have no idea how hard it is to keep this to myself right now, because I'd love to just say it right now, get it out, and start getting your guys' feedback on it now. Because here's the other thing. I mean, I could do it now, because I don't think too many people, or especially this time of year, would be able to start this up as fast as I am. And take the idea from me. I'll just find out when everybody does. I'm here if you need anything. Yeah, buddy. I'm not saying it's aliens, but my God, I just want to just blurt this whole thing right out. I really do. Where are we? What's today's date? You think I would try and steal your idea? No, not in the least. No, Billy, I'm not worried about it in the least. Shaggy boob. I can see April now. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Well, I just went on Amazon and I put a couple of things in my cart because, again, every day I'm thinking about this stuff, and as I'm getting closer and closer to doing this, um, I'm starting to order certain things that I need.
Because I barely do the YouTube I do.
What do you mean, Billy? April, it's hard. I really want to tell them what this is. Yeah, I have to wait. I have to wait. Well, see, BLC Enterprises, he's coming in with the reverse psychology. Yeah, that shit don't work with me. I've raised kids and I was married for 8 years. That reverse psychology shit don't fly. Wait till the first one I'm out with it. Yep. Plus, I think April's got a point, and I know where her head's at. Wait till the first one I'm out with you because you'll probably have more viewers. Yeah, she's probably right. Because we all know that if you really look at my YouTube channel, the videos that has her in it go through the roof. My other ones do very well. I mean, I got a lot of support from you guys, and I tell you, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate all the support. Casey donated $15 to me, the last live video, and he just, donated again. And, Casey knows, he apparently I talked to him about, what this idea is and what an investment this is going to be. And, right now he's supporting me through and through. So, again, I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate all of the support. I use 1080 by 60 instead of 4K. Maybe that's why. I ended up using 2.7. You know what? You might be onto something. I don't know. Doesn't matter because even doing the all-day live feed, I mean, I could do it between now and when the idea takes off. But I'm not going to be able to do the all-day driving part. No. Oh. Anyways, Billy Rain's coming in with the $4.99. Thanks, buddy. You know I appreciate you. Put my shout out in April's video. Yeah, I can do that. Brandon, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I got, so what I did, and if you guys want to participate in this as well, that's fine. I've got a bunch of them right now. I'll take anything I can get. My email address, truckeral001@yahoo.com. Very simple. truckeral001@yahoo.com. If I could put a freaking note thing up there, I would, but I'm live. Currently, I can't do that. Currently. So, what I've been doing is, if you guys watched the last video I did, the vlog, you guys seen Trucker Will in the beginning of the video talking about how he watches my channel and whatnot. If you guys want to send me a little 10, 15, 20-second video clip, send it to that email address. Once again, truckeral001@yahoo.com. You guys could send me a video, just something along those lines in your own words. Hey, this is so-and-so from so-and-so, and I'm watching the Trucker Al, or just something along those lines. If you guys want to do that, See? Thanks, April. That's my girl. Just watched your last video and saw you were live. Ironic, isn't it? Which ones you watched? The vlogged one from hell, I don't even remember what the hell I did. I don't remember which one I vlogged. I know I didn't vlog the last 2 trips. Yeah, the vlog you were just talking about. Yeah. Yeah. That video turned out pretty good. But like I said, that little clip there in the beginning where you guys see Trucker Will, if you guys want to send video clips like that, I'd be more than happy to put you guys into my videos. I know Billy Range sent me one. A friend of mine, Kim, she sent me a few. So if you guys want me to implement, your little video into my videos, feel free to send them to that email address that April put into the chat there. Hey, Al, how's it going? Hello from Red Bay, Alabama. Hey, you're not too far from me. It's going. Sitting here in the ATL, relaxing. I got a delivery tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I'm actually surprised that she didn't try and send me over a different load. Usually they would have been on top of that by now, but maybe she's waiting till the morning. But yeah, sitting here in Atlanta, debating as to what time to go out tomorrow. I got to do the delivery at 10 o'clock. I'm 45 minutes away, so I'm thinking about leaving at about 7:45. Because I like to get places a little early. Why haven't you been making many videos? Are you asking me? Dude, it's just been crazy, man. My head is going a mile a minute. And, especially, I'll be honest with you, I was going to vlog this one for many different reasons. I was going to vlog this one. I picked up the load in Edwardsville, Illinois. I was going to vlog the trip down to Atlanta. But the place that I picked up at in Edwardsville, Illinois, and I don't give a shit if anybody from there is watching this video, but the place is called JBS. By far the biggest shithole I have ever seen in my life. I have never seen a worse shipper or receiver in my career. Never. Their parking lot is nothing but a mud bath. No matter where you go, their whole entire parking lot is covered in mud. But here's how this goes. From start to finish, this is their process. Now, with all of this being said, where the hell was I going to go with that? Anyways, from start to finish, when you pull into JBS, I call them just bullshit because what I was going to say is their entire staff is beyond rude. They are nothing but miserable bitches at this place. Probably because they work there. But regardless, don't take your bullshit out on me. So when you first pull in, empty trailer, you got to pull up onto the scale. Then you go off the scale, and then you go around to the right. You got to back up to a dock, which is their wash bay. So I backed up to the dock. I go in, go up to security. Security goes, nope, you got to go in through this door, go over here, and then they'll check you in for the wash. Okay, so I go in. They hand me this little piece of paper, and the lady looks at me. She goes, are you the one with the Schaefer trailer? I said, yeah. She goes, you need to slide your tandems all the way back. I said, all right, as soon as he's done washing it out, I'll slide them back before I go park it. She goes, no, you need to slide them back now, before he goes in and washes it. This is how she's talking to me. So I'm like, oh, fucking miserable bitch. Turned around and walked out. So now I pull my truck up a little bit, slide my tandems all the way to the back up to the dock again. Finally, this jackass can go in and power wash the trailer. That takes all of 10 seconds. And the trailer was clean to begin with, but apparently they do this on every load because it's a meat load. So now that your trailer's washed out, now you can pull forward, close your doors, and they give you a little thing to seal it up with. Go drop your empty in the mud bath, go get your loaded trailer, pull around. Now again, this place is really, really tight, jam-packed with trailers and trucks. So now you come down the far side to get onto the scale the right way. And when they scale you, you got to get out of the truck, walk to the back of the truck, and sit there at the corner and wait for the dumb bitch to come out. So here comes dumb bitch with her clipboard, checks the seal, checks the reefer level, and checks the temperature on the trailer. Then she tells you, go park your truck, and then come back inside. So now you got to turn around, come off the scale, U-turn, park back in the mud bath with everybody else, get out of the truck, walk in, check in again with security, sign initial, sign. It was like buying a fucking house. Then when you're done, you got to go back out, get in your truck, then find a place to U-turn again to go back out of this place. A drop and hook took me almost an hour with all of their bullshit. Now, the first time I went to this place was back when I was with CR England. I pulled in there, empty trailer, no different. First time there. Security guy comes out, and he's checking over the empty. Apparently, you need at least 3/4 a tank of fuel in the reefer, which, duh, everybody's like that. My reefer level, it wasn't even off of the 3/4 line yet. It was just on the left side of it. It wasn't even off the line yet. And this dude tells me I got to go put more fuel in it. He goes, it needs to be at or above. I go, dude, it is at. I go, if you look at the gauge, it's right at the mark. He goes, nope, you need more fuel. I'm not accepting it. Now, the nearest place to get fuel is 24 miles down the road. So now I got into a fight with this kid, and I told him, I says, listen, if you're going to make me leave to go put the amount of fuel in here, I could piss more than what fuel needs in this tank. I says, if you make me leave here and go get fuel, I'm not coming back for that load. Like I told him, you could shove that load. He's like, I'm telling you right now, go get fuel. I says, fine. So I left, went down to the Loves, parked the truck, put myself in a sleeper berth. I called my DM up, Kerry Thurgood at England. I called him up and I said, take that load and shove it up somebody's ass. I said, because I'm not going back there. So when I got the load the other day for this one, I saw it come across my screen and I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go. I'm thinking maybe because I'm with Schaefer or Crete, that it'll be different, because believe it or not, at the shippers and receivers, everything is so much different now than what it was at England. There's so much respect for us Crete and Schaefer drivers, where they don't give a shit about you when you're with CR England. So, and unfortunately, these shippers and receivers, they do treat you accordingly to wherever you work. It's sad. But after I got done with this mess here, I called Amy, my boss, up for Crete, and I told her, I says, never again will I ever step foot on a JBS property. You ever send me a JBS load, and I'm denying it every time. I don't care if I got to sit for a week. I'm not taking a JBS load. They wash out the trailers so they could take more money from someone. Yeah, I don't know what they charge to wash out the trailers, but I'm sure it's some bullshit amount, because like I said, he wasn't in there 30 seconds. Literally. It's sad. It really is. Yep. It's alright though. Like I said, I'll just deny them every time they come in. It is what it is. Yep. Alright guys, so we got 16 people in here. Let's all hit that like and share button for me, please. The way that YouTube algorithm works, the more you guys like it, the more you share it, the more it's going to go. I've had mixed shipping encounters either because I'm new or with CR. For the most part, that's the only place that I think that I've ever had an issue with, as far as to this, where it got me to that particular stress level. I mean, I've had some issues. I mean, I had, one place that overloaded the trailer, and when I went and got weighed, to me, I didn't think about it. I realized I'm overweight. There's nothing I can do to adjust the weight differently. So when I brought the trailer back, they're telling me they actually need the paper copy. I'm like, dude, look, I got it right here. I could email it to you. I could send it to you. Whatever you want to do. Nope. I had to go back and get the paper copy. Luckily enough, it was only a few miles down the road. That one aggravated the shit out of me, but yeah. Thank you, Skeletor. Appreciate it. That's what I said, guys. Your support means everything. Especially with this idea coming up. You guys have no idea how much your support, what that actually means to not even just me, just the whole channel, the whole community, the Trucker Out community. This is gonna, oh my God, this is gonna be huge. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with the Facebook page too. Let's see. I got a load from Americold, and one of the yard dogs kept telling me I'm straight enough, and I literally was dead center as she stood there with her hands in her hips, waiting for me. Yeah, you're gonna get treated differently no matter where you go. But like I said, it's a big difference from CR England to Crete. I walk into places and they oh, you're from Crete, and it's like somebody flips a switch. It's a totally different attitude. Everything's please and thank you, and it's huge. It really is, and it makes a big difference. And after it was all said and done, I was the truck 2 doors down, and she told my co-driver sorry, and not me. She, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Oh. Well, if you guys remember this story, my last load at CR England, I had that lady tell me straight out that that they look at CR England trucks like they do Swift, because apparently the last 3 drivers from CR England that went to that facility apparently had smashed into something. Man, they're close. She also had spiked hair. Was she manly? She had a deeper voice than me. Is that because England treats people so bad? No, I think what happens is understand that England's probably one of the biggest schooling companies out there. So they have a lot of new drivers. So, sometimes it may take a driver from CR England maybe 20 minutes or so to back into a dock. Or, like that lady said, the last 3 drivers that had went in there had actually hit something. Somebody smashed into a truck, somebody hit a yellow pole, somebody hit something else, a barrier or something. And that's not the only place that this happens. I mean, CR England is filled with new drivers. So, and any company will tell you that most of their accidents are at truck stops, shippers, and receivers. When you're going slow, that makes no sense to me, because CR England's trucks are just like these ones. They're 62 on the pedal, 65 miles an hour on the cruise control. They won't raise the speeds of these trucks because of safety, but yet 98% of your accidents are under 15 miles an hour at a truck stop, shipper, or receiver. So, these shippers and receivers, they get tired of you crashing into stuff, and now they start treating every driver like they're new and that they're going to crash into something. Just like that last one, they actually sent somebody out to watch me, of all people, back into a dock because they wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to hit anything because I was with CR England. So they treated me like I didn't know what I was doing, like I didn't know how to drive because of the name on the side of the truck. Well, when I backed into the dock, the guy came up to the truck. He told me straight out, he goes, I wish all you drivers drove like that. You get what you get. Yeah. I'm always so nervous when I get to a dock. If I mess it up, it messes with my head for a while. Why? Stop caring what everybody else thinks. Just do you. Like this parking spot here, I ended up doing 2 or 3 pull-ups on this one. I mean, it was a tight spot, but don't worry about what anybody else thinks. If it takes you 3, 4 tries to get into a dock, then guess what? It took you 3, 4 tries, but you got in. No, there is no messing up. And now, as long as if you don't hit anything, if you hit something, that I would call that out as a mess up. But if you backed into a dock and it took you a couple of shots to get into it and you didn't hit anything, you succeeded. You did great because you didn't hit nothing. Just because it took you a little bit more effort to get into that particular spot than it would have maybe somebody else, you got to understand, and Billy will back me up on this, when it comes to driving these trucks, you are going to have your good days and you are going to have your bad days. I could sit here, you can have 5 spots wide open, and I could sit here and whip a 45-45 right into a spot. No problem. And then when I finally get into the spot and I look, and I'm like the line is like running through the middle of the truck. So now I got to do an offset and, straighten out. And then there's other times where I can have 2 custom built Peterbilts sit inside, one and then a space in between them. And I'll whip that thing in there, no problem, no questions asked, not even a pull-up. You're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days. It's just how it is. I always get that look a lot because I am with a Swift Transportation. Casey, you are going to get that look no matter what you are, no matter how good of a driver you are with Swift. And I'll tell you something. Just after I got parked here, the CB radio was on. A Swift driver pulled into this mess. Now again, this Love's is horrible. This place is jam-packed with trucks. There's no parking spots. The line was out to the freaking road for fuel. And then all of a sudden, Swift pulled in. He ain't no different than us. I mean, he's got a 53-foot trailer. He's driving a Freightliner. Same damn truck. And of course, somebody, jumps on the radio and says, all right, everybody, look out. Here comes Swift. I see a lot of great Swift drivers. I had one back into me last night. Not back into me, but back next to me. And no problems at all. Didn't even have to do a pull-up. Swift has a lot of good drivers. It's the bad drivers that give you the bad name. It's just how it is. Let's see. Wonder if those lights are waterproof. No, I doubt it. If you look at the back of these things, I mean, you got the 3M tape on it, but sometimes the 3M tape comes off of it. So if your finger touches it, it will actually shock you. I've been shocked twice just putting the damn things up. Even when I'm good, I get in there perfectly. My adrenaline is always pumping, and I probably need blood pressure medication. I don't know how long you've been out on the road, but sometimes I feel that I could drive this thing better backwards than I do forward. If you take your time backing, it isn't hard unless it just isn't possible. That's true. There's been a couple of times. In fact, I think I gave up on a spot a couple days ago. I was back trying to get into a parking spot, and it wasn't working. I tried it 2 different ways, and it wasn't going to work. I gave up on it. It's just not going to happen. And then I found another place that was much easier, and I threw it right in, and that was the end of it. Having good and bad days are with any company, whether it's trucking companies or construction or factory. That is true. It's just general in life. You're going to have good days and bad days. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You can sit home on your ass, you're still going to have a bad day. April, keep all that snow to yourself. Yeah, she's getting buried up there. But I like to share. Oh, I can see where this conversation's going to head. Well, I don't want it. I drive local dry bulk tanker and don't want bad roads. Yeah, I wouldn't want bad roads either if I was a tanker. Swift Transportation is the biggest company. Just because you're the biggest company, that's not something to be proud of. I started OTR October 19th. Oh, so you're still wet behind the ears. Somebody's going to hit this freaking truck, I guarantee it. I ought to set a camera up over there. There's this truck. Actually, you can see the trailer. This trailer, it's actually sitting on an end parking spot. But some jackass decided on the other side of him to park along the curb. So now he just took what should be 2 lanes and cut it down to 1, and you could barely fit a truck through there. And that's the only way into the fuel aisle. Let's see. You should check my channel out. I talk about backing a lot. Let's see. Casey, and I have to drive in that shit all night. Hey, Casey, you picked your job. You knew what you... Especially where you live. That'd be the last thing I'd do as a local position. Especially out of Syracuse. No freaking way. Did you share an opinion on Celadon? Yeah, I actually did my last live video. That was a 2-hour video, but the beginning part of that video, we did discuss Celadon. You know, real quick, as far as the way, you know, that, and it's funny you bring that up. There's actually a Celadon trailer right here in this lot. It's a drop trailer in one of the parking spots. I don't know if they realize it's here, but it's Celadon. If you're missing a trailer, check out the Loves in just northwest of Atlanta. You know, it's always sad to see a company, especially that size, go out of business. Hang on. They are saying Roadrunner might be next. You know, I saw something. I got to look a little bit more into it before I start spreading rumors. But I saw something about XPO. I got to look a little bit more into that, though. But as far as my opinion on Celadon, I mean, like I said, it sucks that a company that large would, you know, have to go out of business. It really does. And it sucks for the drivers. Now, there's 2 sides to every story. And most of what you're going to hear on YouTube is probably bullshit. It's, you know, rumors spread like wildfire. But, so as far as why they went out of business, I don't know. I mean, I could tell you what I've heard, but I'm not going to be that person that spreads the rumor. That's not me. So, I look at the facts. The fact is the company went out of business, and there's a shit ton of drivers that just a couple of weeks before Christmas lost their damn job. Now, to me, it seems to me that the company did their taxes last year and realized that they're going to have to shut down. So what they did was waited the entire year because they had to shut down before the next tax season. And here we are. I think it's shitty that they did it before Christmas. They could have waited till the 26th, 27th, or 28th and said, okay, we're done. But, so, like I said, I mean, I'm not going to get into what I've heard, and I'm just not that person. So, to continue with my opinion on it, I do want to say the level of respect that they gave their drivers with getting them home. They kept their fuel cards on so they can, I know a lot of drivers ended up taking the truck home, emptied out the truck, and then they were told that if they brought the truck back, that Celadon would pay for their bus ticket home. On that aspect of the whole thing, I think that it was great that the company did that. At least with them going out of business, yes, you are losing your job, but we aren't going to leave you stranded out on the road. Now, I know Hirschbach threw something out there stating that, any of their drivers that Hirschbach, if you were stranded, that they would pay for a bus ticket home as well. I know our company had mentioned something along the lines where if you run into a Celadon driver that's stranded, pick him up, get him, out of the truck stop, get him off the curb, get him in the truck, and we'll figure something. We'll figure the rest out. So, to me, the part where everybody pitched in, Hirschbach, us. I don't know if CFI did anything. Billy can chime in for that one. But I know a lot of companies out here. Every company's going to say, well, here, I know you lost your job at Celadon, but we're hiring here. No shit, Sherlock. And there ain't a company that you can call out here and say, hey, are you hiring? They're not going to tell you no. So, the companies that were going out with, hey, we're hiring, we'll hire a Celadon driver. No shit, Sherlock. Casey, no offense, but if you're going to hire a Swift driver, you'd hire a Celadon driver. I mean, it's obviously if they work for Celadon, they have a clean record. They're not. I don't think that they hired any felony or felons or anything like that. But like I said, there's a part of me that feels that it was a shitty situation, and that, like I said, waiting till a couple of weeks before Christmas and then tell your whole entire staff that they just lost their job, that is shitty. But the level of respect that they gave everybody, the truck drivers, and not doing what a lot of these other companies do. I mean, we just had a company at the beginning of this year, they shut down, they shut the fuel cards right off and said, you're shit out of luck. Park the truck. Left every one of their drivers stranded. And, so I was very, very happy to see that Celadon didn't do that. Trucker Will, what's going on, buddy? Let's see. Hang on, let me back this up a little bit. There's always a third side to truth, exactly. Side A, side B, and somewhere in between is the truth. CRE sent out a message on the Qualcomm that if they saw a Celadon driver to give them a number to CRE them recruiting. Yeah, see, fuck that. No shit. Don't you? Common sense would tell you that, okay, 2,700 people just lost their jobs. 2,700 drivers. I think that they already had it in the back of their head that they're going to have to start calling around. I just, whatever. Mr. Vultures, yeah, no shit. It's exactly what they are. Everybody's saying, what's up, Will? Trucker Al, what's up, man? Love all the videos. Little Jeff, thank you, appreciate it. Let's see. Today's the 18th. Holy shit, that's all it is? Alright, so you guys got a couple of weeks before I spill the beans. I want to give a dude a ride, but he saw my truck and said no thanks. You know what? All you can do is offer. If he said no thanks, then okay, good luck to you. I don't know what your truck looks like, but... April, not much here, getting tons of snow. Yep, so... Well, I do have to say that this is the first time that I've actually had two people in our group on the live feed. We're growing. Again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and please hit the share button. Yep. So, yeah, I forgot who asked, but that's my opinion as far as the whole Celadon thing. There's some goods to it, there's some bads to it. Yep. Hey, Billy, I'm going to add you as a moderator because you've actually been in here a lot. Where's Skeletor? Is he still in here? He's another. He's in every one of my videos. Yeah, he's in here. New England is cold and somewhat icy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in England. Skeletor, I'm also going to make you a moderator in here because, like I said, you're in every one of my videos. I appreciate, your support. Trucker Al's announcement is going to be he's getting his pilot's license and going to rename his channel Pilot Al. Oh, you have no idea. I'd love to, but no, apparently I'm too old for that shit now. Actually, I'm making Miss April one too. So, I back in the day before I came out truck driving, I actually built a flight simulator for the computer because I was real big into gaming, and I had a gaming computer that I built from scratch, and I ended up building a flight simulator. It was sick, real sick. But when I came out on the road, I ended up selling everything I had for that. But that was cool as shit, though. Pilot's license? No. I don't trust myself. I have an ex-wife. I don't trust myself. I mean, it's bad enough I'm in a semi-truck, but if I had a plane, oh yeah, I'd put it right through her front door. 3 screens? Yes, at one point I had a 3-screen setup, and then what I ended up doing is I had 3, let's see if I can remember the name, BenQ W1080 or something like that. I bought 3 projectors. So I had a massive screen. It was a surround screen. And dude, it was sick. Sick. Spare a smoke? Sure. Smoke them if you got them. If you're here, I can give you one. Yep. I missed my flight simulator. I had a lot of fun. I used to play, X-Plane 11 is what I had. That's what I used for it. Yeah. Good times. Yep. And then I had 3 graphics cards that was into the computer. So then, yeah, I'd get easy anywhere. I'd say, I don't think it ever dropped below 90 frames a second. I'm stuck on a game called Online. Never heard of it. The only game, it's sad. I bought a shit ton of games. I got like Madden 19 or whatever the hell it was. I got the NBA game. I think I've played them once, but I'm all about Casey Fuller coming in with a $10 donation. I have to hit the road. Talk to you later, Al. All right, buddy. I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call in a little bit. I'm gonna be up for a little while. I'll call you after the live stream. Thank you for your support. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, they have a mobile version coming soon. It's spaceships. Huh. I've never really gotten into the mobile games. Like on the phones and stuff like that. I've never gotten into it. The only game that I really play is Grand Theft Auto 5. That's the only game that I really play. And I have a blast on that thing. I got like millions of dollars and I bought an oppressor. I'll go on there and troll the shit out of these people. Yeah, buddy. GTA 5 or PS4 is crazy in the dark because the controller lights up when the cops are after. Yeah, no shit. Flashes blue and red. That's cool. Yeah. No, I have a lot of fun. I mean, usually if I'm not driving and I'm not doing something video related, I'm either watching Supernatural because I'm into that now, thanks to April. So I ended up there's 14 seasons to that show, and apparently I've got to start from the beginning and watch every single one of them, and now I can't get off of it. But I'm either doing that or playing Grand Theft Auto 5. What the hell is the Eve? Right? Is this something I gotta look up? Skeletor, Trucker Will, those Impossible Whoppers are terrible. I've never tried those. Look it up, Eve Online. Alright. All of my mobile devices are currently being used. What's it, like Star Wars or something? This is the second time I've seen space. I heard they give you massive gas. Skeletor, don't L. Yeah, if you're saying it's that bad, if you're trying, I'm not the type of person that really thinks out of the box. I mean, ask April. She's an Arby's freak. She loves Arby's. Now, me being out here on the road, you know, sometimes Arby's is all we have to eat. So I was getting to the point to where these roast beef sandwiches, I was getting sick of them. So when the last time she was out with me, I for some reason decided let's think outside the box, and instead I got a buffalo chicken sandwich from Arby's. Now I can't get enough of them. I am all about their buffalo chicken sandwich. It's a little hot. I mean, at one point, I was soaked, sweating, but they're delicious. The mobile game doesn't seem as hard to learn compared to the PC game. All I do is Eve or minerals, sell it. I'm a space truck driver. I played WoW for 14 years. You guys got too much time on your hands. I want to point that out. Yep. The sliders, Arby's, are pretty good. I'd eat every slider they have. Never had them. Billy Rains, I play video games every day. That's probably why your videos look the way they do. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, that one slipped. I like Arby's Reuben. Never had that either. The only thing I've ever had from Arby's is their buffalo chicken or their roast beef and cheddar. You know, here's the thing. When I go to these fast food places, I already know what I want. You know, if I go to McDonald's, I'm either getting the double quarter pounder meal or I'm getting 2 double cheeseburgers, a large fry, and a large drink, which is, as soon as I'm done here, exactly what I'm going to do because there's a McDonald's here. I go to Burger King. I get their original chicken, what do they call it? Their chicken club sandwich with cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce. I don't know why they cheaped out and stopped putting tomatoes on it, but that's what I get from Arby's or Burger King. Arby's will be the buffalo chicken sandwich. The Wendy's, spicy chicken. I get the same thing every time I go to these places. No matter where I go. The one buffalo sandwich I got was so messy, it was embarrassing eating it in public. Yes, it is messy. But every now and then, I only had one so far that didn't do it, but they put it in the paper, the little sleeve. That makes a big difference. So if you don't get the sleeve, tell them you want the sandwich put in the sleeve. Oh, makes a big difference. But yeah, I know, I feel like a kid. I got hot sauce all over my face, my chin. You know, the lettuce drips, and all of a sudden it's down here. I'm not a big time YouTuber like you. Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. We all know you're a big time YouTuber, Billy. I don't know how the hell I passed you, but I did. And you'll get there. Don't feel bad. You could have as many as April, as many as Will. We got to try and get Will up here with the rest of us. Now you guys are making me hungry. Go eat. Get the potato cakes at Arby's. Pour Arby's sauce on them. Better than fries. You know, I was trying to think. You know, next time I look, next time I go to Arby's, I gotta look and see what they got, because I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what they did with their curly fries, but their curly fries suck now. The sauce was all over my beard. I was like, oh, never again. No, if I had a beard, I wouldn't eat that shit either. It's bad enough it slaps me in the face. Yeah. And then every now and then I'll spoil myself and order a pizza and have it delivered to the truck. Don't even get me started on pizza. Oh my God. The only thing I won't have on a pizza is anchovies. Other than that, load it up. I don't think you can grow a beard. I can grow a beard easily. Ask April. April don't like them though, so I gotta shave at least twice a week. I always see Checkers, and I think the sister's racetrack or something. I want to go there so bad. Oh, Checkers. Yeah. No, I could grow a beard. April won't allow it. I was gonna do that whole no shave November thing, but that didn't fly. Not only that is, I have a hard time getting past a week and a half. When it gets to the point where I'm itching like this, or you know, every now and then I'm always itching, I've got to get rid of it. And I know that once I get past that stage, that it gets all nice and soft, and then it just grows and it's nice and soft and fluffy. But I can't get past that itching stage, and then I get to the point, it's got to go. It's easy to say you can grow a beard. Yep, it is. I don't need a beard. No shave November is such a trend. You gotta grow a mustache for Movember. No, I can't do that either. I mean, I could, but I won't. Then I start freaking chewing on it. Ugh. April says no, it hurts her face. Billy, I think you grew your beard for 2019. I don't think November had any part of it. Movember is Male Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah, I still won't do a mustache for that. I can't do that. You know, I thought about growing just this, like a goatee, and let that grow. But I can't even bring myself to that. And 2018, I trim it every month or so. No, I'm not the beard type. I've had a beard, but I've never grown, like Billy's got a beard. I don't know. I won't do it. I could, but I won't. The Oak Ridge Boys. Oh my God, Billy Golden. No, I'm good. I don't think I could see you with a Fu Manchu. April, I think I may have to prove something here. I may have to deal with it. No kissy kissy for a few months. There's a dude walking. Should I scare him? I've always wanted to do that. April, I'll let you grow yours if I can grow mine. April can shave it off when you come home. No, no. That ain't happening either. I don't know. I'll think about it. Play War Thunder. So, laugh my ass off. Nope. I'm thinking, you know what? We'll play with this. See, this is what happens when you become a truck driver. You got nothing but time to think. I could do something like, well, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll grow a beard for 6 months. Or I could do something like that. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case, but I could do something like that. It will fix the itch. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. You know, I know a lot of people that put stuff in their beard, makes it all nice and soft, and next thing you know, it looks like you got a head of hair. But see, now, here's lies another issue. I can grow hair, believe it or not. But at my age, this is where I draw a problem, right here. So now I would just have the sides, and then I got 2 little spots right here. My devil horns is what I call them. So my horns come out, and then all the sides. So that's why I shave my head now. I can't. My father, he has this, and he refuses to shave it. And he's got just a little thing here, and he's all balled up here. I can't do that. And he can't, and apparently he can't do what I do, so. But I told him if he tried it once, he'd never go back. The itch is to keep the boys from becoming men and growing beards. No. Is that a reverse Caesar? Yeah, that's what. Grow it and spike it out like Bozo the Clown. You know, I used to have spiky hair when I was younger. I used to fade, you know, real tight fade on the sides, and on the top I'd have it like finger length and spiked. That was my hair growing up through high school and everything else. But I played high school football, so I always had to have my hair short because of the helmet. Nothing like having longer hair with a helmet on. But in reality, the reason why I've always had short hair is when I was younger, my mother, very abusive woman, my mother used to pull my hair. So, because she couldn't grab onto me and hold on to me because I'd get away from her, so she'd grab me by my hair. Well, we were at my grandparents'. Now, my grandparents are deaf. We were at my grandparents' house. We went there every single Sunday when I was growing up. My mother got pissed at me for whatever reason and grabbed the back of my head. She grabbed a full head of hair and she yanked me back and dragged me across the floor. My grandfather lost it. He stands up, looks at me, and come here. We go downstairs into the basement, into the garage, sets me up on a bar stool. I was about 6, 7 years old at the time. And my grandfather took his clippers, lowest setting, just like it is now, and shaved my whole head. Walked upstairs and told my father to tell my mother, pull his hair again. My mother she's never been able to pull my hair ever since. Because ever since then, when my grandfather shaved my head, when I realized my mother couldn't grab my hair anymore, I never grew it. I've always had, the sides were always shaved and the top was only finger length. That was it. April says she likes the bald. Al, you look like a Gorbakov? What the hell's that? I'm growing a mullet. Billy, that doesn't surprise me. You know, it's funny you say that because when I was watching your video the other day, I was thinking about that. I think Billy's got longer hair up top than he does on the sides. He's kind of looking like a mullet flying over here. Might be onto something, Billy. You're going to bring the mullet stage back. I buzz the sides of my head and grow the top for a mohawk. I can't shave my red beard. Hey, there's an idea. If I grow a beard, I could dye it. I could do like red, white, and blue. Or do all red. Match the truck. Growing my beard out since February of last year, and I get like, oh, you need to shave your beard. You're looking kind of grizzled. Rainbow colors. Stop it. April still says no. Now, we all know that. I know April is very adamant about this. I don't know. I'll think about it. Remember Soviet premiere? Last one. Nope. Can't say I do. This has become Troll April with facial hair stream. Yeah, no shit. April hates facial hair. She really does. I mean, even if I just let it go a couple of days, she starts whining about it. Dye your beard red and have name Redbeard. You know what I want to do is I want to let my devil horns grow out, shave everything else, face and all, just let the devil horns grow out and I'll dye them red. There's an idea. I've been called Demon my whole life, and I guess it's just my personality plus the fact that I'm a Gemini. So I got nicknamed Demon, and I've been called that my whole life. Just wait till I get in that truck. What are you going to do when you get in the truck? Start a trend, Trucker Al style. Troll April? Everybody grow a beard. She'll freaking lose her damn mind. Put me on live stream, you grow yours out. I'm going to shave my head. Hey, you look like Demi Moore. Or what was that singer? Didn't she shave her head too? The Wrecking Ball bitch, whatever the hell her name was. April, can I shave your head for you? Oh yeah, Britney Spears, she did it. No, she said she was going to shave her head. Miley Cyrus, that's it. Miley Cyrus, she actually looked pretty good with her shaved head. So did Demi Moore. Hi, Al and others. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? We're talking about growing out beards. And April says that if I grow out my beard, she's going to shave her head. Now, April, if you go scroll back through this chat, it's no, 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 no. She absolutely refuses me to have a beard. Now, she turns around and says that she's going to shave her head. Have at it. Wait, why is this the default OA woman? Miley turned into a fucking horror, crushed my little sister. Yeah, she did. Hey, Brandon, what are you trying to do there? Yep. It's not Nut November. It's no Nut November. Doesn't have to be November. Apparently, Billy's been going on his for quite a while. But she just reminded Old Town Road for a clip. It's Destroyed Dick December. I've never heard of that one. You know what? I wonder if I could Photoshop a picture of April with a shaved head. This way we can all get an idea as to what she would look like. Hmm. Yeah. One more week, gentlemen. I'm going to have my rider back. Truck isn't going to be so lonely. I don't even want to know where the hell you guys came up with this destroyed Dick December. Those words shouldn't even be in the same sentence together. I have a picture of me with really short hair. Well, after the live feed, you're going to have to send it to me. You ain't lonely. No, I'm not. I mean, it kind of is. Like I said before, it's kind of bittersweet. You know, I mean, I like being in here alone. I've got more room. I can do what I want. You know, and I don't have to stop every 2 hours. But I do miss her. Oh shit, there goes Swift. See? I can't breathe. Here, you want? Here, I got something for you. Want an inhaler? That'll help you breathe. Or smoke a cigarette. That'll help you breathe too. He misses the roadhead. Who said that? April? Really? Deleting your damn message. Put that shit in here. He says busted. Yep. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't do those kinds of things. That's just not in the cards. So that's why they have curtains for the windows. Definitely don't use them. Oh, I knew eventually this was going to happen. Oh, I tell you, I knew this was going to start. I think this is about the time where I should end the live feed. I know I still got 17 people in here. By the way, if you guys weren't here earlier, do me a favor, please hit the like button and the share button. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see. Okay, I will go back to stalking now. And be aware of the fucking lot lizards. You know, I gotta tell you, in all the time that I've been out here, I've only seen two. One of which I had in the truck. No, I didn't do anything with her. I see a Sierra England pulling a dry van. Yeah, they got a few. They got some of the, fuck they call them, the rail yard trailers. Yeah, those. You got to change the subject quickly. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You know, April, she's an open book. She don't care. You could ask her anything, talk to her in any way. She don't give a rat's furry ass. I don't know how much battery's left on that phone. I've only had a lady try and sell me fake gold jewelry. I had a guy do that once, and I actually bought a chain off of him. He actually had a decent chain too, 14 karat. Paid $10 for it. But no, I had a lot lizard once. Houston, Texas, at a Love's. Nope, wasn't a Love's. I think it was a TA. And I think it was last winter. It wasn't winter time like down in Houston, but it was still cold. She was friggin' frozen to the bone too. So she comes up to the driver's side and she saw me. I was sitting here just like this. In fact, I was working on a video, and she came up to the driver's window and she asked if she can get in the truck and warm up. So, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. So she turned around, gets in the truck. She's sitting in the passenger seat, and she touched my hand, back of her hand to the back of mine. She felt like she was dead. So I started the truck and turned the vents on for her, the heat, and thawed her out. And then, we're sitting there talking. Now, at the time, I had the phone recording. She couldn't see her. It was pointing at me, but you can hear her. And we were going back and forth with it. I've got to try and find it. Somebody else was just talking about this recently, and I went back in my videos, and I can't find it. So I think I deleted it. But I would almost be willing to bet that I actually have the video on my laptop. I'd be almost willing to bet. Now, I just got a text message from my 19-year-old telling me that she's got 2 gray hairs. Oh, there you go. Make daddy feel older. Bullshit. You didn't do shit anything with that lot lizard. No, I didn't. I ain't touching her. She actually asked me. She goes, "Do you fool around?" I go, "Not with you, bitch." No fucking way. And here's the thing. She told me that there was somebody across the street that she owed $17, and she only had 3 on her, so she was looking for $14. So I could have had my way with this. And I got to be honest with you. After she was getting ready to leave, I told her I thought she was a cop. Because one, she was actually pretty decent looking. She didn't look like she was strung out on coke or anything. Her face was real nice skin, makeup done nice. She was dressed nice. And what I mean by dress, she had blue jeans and a nice shirt on, but she didn't look like she was strung out, living on the streets, drugged up. She didn't have any track marks on her or anything like that. She didn't look like your typical lot lizard. And I told her, I said, I'm going to be honest with you, I think you're a cop. And I says, not that would change anything. I says, I'm not, the type of person that's going to go screw, somebody like you. But even after she got out of my truck, she was knocking on every door until the security guard came out on his golf cart and kicked her off the property. I had a guy in Oregon ask me, I don't wear jewelry in Houston. Kenworth, Ryder, how you doing? Eric, I don't know why all of your messages I gotta turn around and approve. Not with you, bitch. Get the fuck out of my truck. Exactly. It's exactly what I said. Well, I didn't tell her to get the fuck out of the truck, but I said, not with you, bitch. She probably shoots up between her toes. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it could have been. But she was, like I said, she was decent looking. I mean, if I would have ran into her elsewhere and we would have got to talking, I would have probably moved along with her. David Del Toro, we should party sometime. Yeah. I'm working 70 hours a week. I'd like to party anytime. Well, I mean, hell, I just did a 34-hour reset. What did I say I've got left now? 28 hours? which means I've already put in, what, 42 hours? And I just did a reset. Yeah, 28 hours left. It's ridiculous. Pretty much I drive, eat, shower, sleep, and make YouTube videos. That's what I have time for. That is the truck driver lifestyle. Your life revolves around work. This is my home. Yep. But people, I got a little bit more research to do with this idea. I need to go in and get something to eat. And watch a little bit of Netflix and go to bed. That's my plan for the night. I'm not going to make any promises, but I may vlog my next trip that's leaving Atlanta, going up towards the Northeast somewhere. I was told it's either going to be Ohio, Indiana, or Pennsylvania. I'm thinking Pennsylvania. Coming out of this area, it's going to probably be Pennsylvania. Probably be a Hershey load. Crete running you ragged. Yeah, dude, I'm nonstop, man. It's crazy. It really is. That's why everybody asks me all the time, do you get enough miles? Are they keeping you running? Yeah, I'm so burnt out, it's not even funny. That's why I don't mind running the way that I do. I know a lot of people think that it's better to, run your clock 9-10 hours a day and then run on recaps. I'm all set. I mean, I'd rather, I'll run my ass off, run my 70-hour clock, and take the 34-hour break because I need it. I take a shower, do my laundry, clean out the truck, stuff like that. After you do this week after week after week after week, running 70 hours a week, you will get burnt out very quick. So starting to run off of recaps, Skeletor, I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Appreciate you being here, and thanks for your support. But watch new Eve trailer while waiting for your order. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out as soon as we shut this off here. After I call April, that'll be the first thing that I do, because I do want to check that out. But yeah, you get tired quick. Yesterday I pulled a 14-hour day yesterday, and then did another 11 hours today. It's crazy. It really is. Yep. Well, people, that's where the live stream's going to end. I got some research to do. I need to get that done. And we'll talk more about the idea. Like I said, I'm going to shoot for January 1st. We'll start the new year off with a bang. Maybe that'll be my first video for the new year. Will be the big reveal. Yeah, we'll do that. So, again, I appreciate everybody's support, and get your munch on. Yeah, I need to get something to eat. That's how I keep this girlish figure. So, that's that. All right, one more. Can you get home for Christmas? Yes, I will be home for Christmas, but I'm only going to be home only for Christmas. So I'll be home Christmas Day, and then I'm coming back out. So that is that. And that's it, gentlemen. I will see you guys soon.